Hey, real quick. Um, there is a wolf full moon on January 6th, 2023. I added every single solar eclipse through 2024. By the way, we know of the one that makes it X across America on April 8th, but on October 2nd, there's a solar eclipse in 2024. Um, and remember, the my street address ended at 2024. You know where I lived at 2015 Brentwood Drive, Auburndale, Florida, 33823-2022. Him going down late 2024, that puts you into 2025, which I don't think we're ever going to get to that year. But I did want to share with you about the wolf full moon next year on the Insurrection Day. But nothing, as I went across every solar eclipse, 2 a year, and added 40 days, none of them was even a day or two, or I think the closest I got was 4 days away from a full moon. So we can certainly go with this coming solar eclipse on 12/01/21 that matches the stopwatches, and just depend on the cellar door full moon. December 18 comes the cellar door as when he would ascend. And that would be 14 days later on the 18th. Yeah, which would be another version of Janet Jackson's 1814 album. 14 days after he goes down, he ascends on the 18th. But of course, if he ascends on the 18th, so what we did conclude, if you didn't watch the other videos, what we did conclude is that the solar eclipse looks big for him going down. He would rise, 3 days or 2 days before a solar eclipse would be huge for him going down. And then him rising on the third day on a solar eclipse, per the movie Donnie Darko. And Jesus rose, but later ascended. And it says the beast shall ascend out of the bottomless pit. And in iPad Goat, it shows him ascending up through a full moon. And so the full moon, him going down no longer has to be, in my opinion, 2 days or 3 days before a full moon. But now solar eclipses really become in play in a huge way because of how Donnie Darko is laid out, with the jet hitting the house and then him waking up on a golf course. And the solar eclipse then takes place and he rises. So theoretically, if on the third day is not in play, since 40 days later is not in play, and is that Bible verse for real? Let me check that. So if he does not have to ascend for 40 days, he doesn't have to rise on the third day either. Or he could rise on the third day during a solar eclipse, or rise on the third day after, before a full moon, or rise on the third day before a solar eclipse. So and then if I've confused myself, because it says they're being seen of them 40 days, so that is biblical. So if 12/01/21 is when he would go down, he would rise on the third day during a solar eclipse. And then he can ascend on the cellar door day of December 18. It's very theoretical. And anyway, love y'all. Sorry for all the videos today.